I'm just gonna cover the basics for this tutorial. So, you know, if you're already playing them and you're just trying to get better at them, or if you're just watching just for fun, just bear with me for the first few minutes, because I'm just gonna start from the ground up. So, his abilities: the spear, the dash, and the E. Your spear, as you could already tell, put this little white icon above whoever it hits. It does an AoE damage about this big. I would recommend just trying to hit your target directly, you know, whatever. Just try to get it as close to him as possible. Anyway, this white icon here. So your dash is your main ability on Black Panther. It's literally the whole character. Like if you don't have your dash, you're useless. This white icon, when you dash through it, you keep your dash. See how I still have my dash on cooldown? Let me do that. So just like your spear, your E spinning ability, the spinning kick ability, it puts that white icon over him. So when you dash, see I still have my dash, still have my dash. So that's the basics of how the character works. Some combos that you'll use in game, you know, it's pretty simple. Is it easy? No, not necessarily always, but it's pretty simple. It's spear dash, E dash. So spear dash, E dash. You know, if someone's getting healed, though, you might not kill him, or it's gonna take all of that, as you could see with this low HP character. Spear dash kills him. But, you know, say that they were getting healed by someone, you might have to use that E dash.
We are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
And then your ult, same thing as your spear and your E, the spinning kick. It puts that white icon above him, and also does, I think, around 50 damage, something like that. So this next combo, I don't like to do this one in game very much because it's pretty risky. If you mess something up, you're probably gonna die, or even if you don't mess it up, you're still probably gonna die because you're not gonna have a dash. I guess. So at the beginning, if you don't have a dash, you're kind of not doing anything. It's the double spear, double dash. So double spear.
You are not my kind of king or god.
Again, this only works for certain HP characters. So you know, if you do want to try this in game, you're gonna really need to make sure you have a good sensitivity. Like, I don't run a very high sensitivity. Some people say you need a high sensitivity, but I disagree. I can do a 180 on my desk without any problems. I don't think you need anything more than that. It's always best to dash down, like, instead of going like this, where I'm this far away, and I had to turn around from here to here. I have to do it perfectly, because if I go like this, you know, I miss. But now I'll show you what kind of happens when you dash from up top. You're standing right above them, so if I wanted to, I could literally just dash forward. I recommend still turning around just in case you go a little farther this way, but you know, if you're here and you turn around, you're gonna hit from here to here, but if you're over here, you're only gonna hit from here to here, you know? A difference of
we are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
There's room for whatever you have. Encountering someone, I recommend like dashing right as you click your spear. Like,
Fast, guide my spear.
As soon as possible. So here's what that would look like. And you're not gonna hit your dash before the spear. It's never happened to me. It might be able to happen, I don't know. But it's never happened.
My aim is true.
Double kill.
If you want to try and use that one-shot combo, it can be really good, because like literally, say you're There's a low-key backline, he has no idea you're there. Like, they can't react fast enough to even click their left shift, you know? So it could be really good. It's just really hard to do sometimes. But, I mean, you can literally just sit here and practice.
Double KO.
Like I said, you gotta get a, you gotta get a,
Clearly, you
really
were outmatched.
and that is all this little guy has to show for that tutorial. I'll get into some gameplay now.
What? We can help you achieve your direction, Kirby. Another fearsome foe.
The king has spoken.
As graceful and lethal as always, T'Challa. You're halfway there.
Us against the world!
Shields up! The final 10 seconds! Stink. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yes, sort of much fun.
Double. You'll have to keep fighting until we have fire.
There is no one better.
This protection will not last.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Tremble before cast!
Double KO. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
All eyes on this spot!
The enemy approaches.
Clearly you needed... That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way! Double KO! Down to 30 seconds! Disappear!
For mutant kind! Fatal attraction. I don't think that's the welcoming committee. That again.
You stop them in their tracks! Help, friends!
Our enemies cannot elude us.
You like this?
My aim is true.
They're coming from behind!
Tremble